April 2024 is full of interesting space events that you can observe. For starters, you can take an advantage of days around the new moon to observe the galactic center of Milky Way. Also, at the beginning of the month, you can still capture the zodiacal light. In the northern hemisphere, it is visible to the west at the end of the astronomical twilight after sunset. On the contrary, in the southern hemisphere, it is visible to the east before the astronomical twilight begins, before dawn in the direction of the sunrise. This is the Universe Factory, and this video is all about the major astro events that will take place in April 2024. Before we begin, a quick but humble request for our first timer new audience to subscribe to the channel and press the bell notification. This way you'll be the first one to get notified whenever we post here about astronomy. Additionally, find us on social media platforms, links to which have been mentioned in the description. Be sure to check out. Now, without any further delay, let's dive into the video. This is going to be amazing. Let's begin. The very first astro event of April 2024 is the conjunction. The moon will pass 1.6 degrees to the south of Mars at 3:51 UTC as they will appear to be closer to each other. This conjunction will take place in Aquarius constellation. I have mentioned some interesting space apps in the description for you to check out. These apps are super easy and helpful to locate celestial objects easily in the night sky. Do try them out. On the same day, the moon will pass 1.1 degrees to the south of Saturn at 9:23 UTC as they will appear to be closer to each other. In addition to this, Saturn goes behind the moon on what's called an occultation. This conjunction cum occultation too will take place in Aquarius constellation. The moon will pass 0.2 degrees to the north of Venus at 16:38 UTC as they will appear to be closer to each other. In addition to this, Venus also will go behind the moon on what's called an occultation, and this conjunction cum occultation will take place near Pisces constellation. The moon will be between the earth and the sun, so the bright side of the moon will be facing away from the earth. The days around the new moon are fantastic for stargazing. In April, the galactic center of the Milky Way is clearly visible. If you're on the west coast of the USA or of Mexico, then you have the perfect opportunity to capture the beautiful panorama on the horizon. But say if you're in Chilean Patagonia, for example, you have the Milky Way forming a beautiful diagonal or even a vertical. A total solar eclipse occurs when the moon completely blocks the sun, revealing the sun's beautiful outer atmosphere known as the corona. The moon will create total solar eclipse from 1542 to 2052 UTC. This is a rare event if you are a citizen of the United States. The last total solar eclipse visible in the continental US occurred in the 2017, and the next one will not take place until 2045. The path of totality will begin in the Pacific Ocean and move across parts of Mexico and the eastern United States and Nova Scotia. The total eclipse will be visible in the parts of Texas, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, and New Hampshire. Check out in the description for the links about NASA map and eclipse information. The next conjunction of the moon is where the moon will pass 3.6 degrees to the south of Jupiter at 21:09 UTC as they will appear to be closer to each other. This conjunction will take place near Cetus constellation. Comet 12P Pons-Brooks will reach its brightest on this day. At this time, when I was making this video, this comet was in the constellation of Pisces. With a magnitude of around 4, this comet is expected to be visible to the naked eye. So stay tuned as I'm going to create a dedicated video about how to spot this comet. The Lyrids is an average meteor shower that runs from April 14 to 30, producing up to 20 meteors at its peak. It will peak this year on the night of 21st April and the morning of 22nd. Unfortunately, at this time the moon phase will be 96.8%, so the conditions to enjoy it might not be very good because of the moonlight. This meteor shower is visible from the both hemispheres, although it's a little weaker in the southern hemisphere. If you are lucky, best viewing will be from the dark location after the midnight, away from the city light. Meteors will radiate from the constellation Lyra but can appear anywhere in the night sky. The moon will be on the opposite side of the earth, so the sun will illuminate it completely. Depending on where you are on the earth, the full moon will be happening on the April 24th as well. Generally, the days around the new moon are not ideal for stargazing because of the moonlight interfering the night sky. However, if you love moon and admire its beauty, this is the perfect time to observe it. So there you go with the major astro events that will take place in April 2024. Comment down below which of these events are you interested the most. Like and share this video with friends and family and help us grow our little community of stargazers. Subscribe to the channels and press the bell icon next to it. We constantly post regular updates and latest happenings in the world of astronomy that you wouldn't want to miss. Meanwhile, watch these suggested videos as well. We'll be back with yet another super interesting video for you soon. Till then, keep looking up.